Hey everybody, this is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. I have here the ThruNite TW10 tactical flashlight with a pistol mount. Now, one of the unique things about this flashlight is it has not one, but two power buttons. So depending on if you're right or left-handed or whatever's convenient for you, there's one here and one here. That is really cool. I've not seen that in a lot of flashlights. Another thing is both buttons have multifunction. You can long press and it's momentary, let go, or you can quick press and it stays on. Both buttons, let me quick press and off. Both buttons do either thing, which is awesome. Right or left-handed, doesn't matter. Now, what's typical with ThruNite is they give you a accessories kit with your spare gaskets and a charging port cover. And ThruNite, I have one taken off because I was messing around with this earlier. ThruNite has two adapters with this flashlight, depending on your rail mounts, whichever fits best. There's also a USB charging cable, and you can charge the flashlight in two different ways. You can open the port here, and then I'll show you the other way later based on whatever fits best for you. So I'm going to get my HK416 over here and we'll get this mounted up. So I have here the HK416, and I have to check because there's two, I really don't know the technical term for that, but there's two little pieces in here, one of which will fit. They have included the screws and the tool to fit a wide variety of handguns. And this is registered as a pistol or handgun. So I'm going to check which one fits here and we'll be back in a couple minutes. To swap these out, you simply take the provided tool and remove the screws, plural, and then that comes off and you can pop in the other one and screw it in place as needed. To fit this to your handgun, there's a screw here which relieves the spring, the tension on a spring. What I like about this is you can push this and it opens the width of the rail mount. So I gotta go wide on mine. Trying to do this on video. There we go. And lock that in place where you want it. Tighten your screw. And now you have the ThruNite TW10 mounted to your handgun. So from either side, it's convenient for left or right hand. Either button can be long held for momentary. So I'm going to press this one here and release, and it shuts off. The other side will do the same. Or either one can be quick pressed and it stays on or off, on or off. So either one is either momentary if you hold it and release, or quick press and it stays on. That's convenient for right or left hand use. Very cool feature they put on there. Now, I do read reviews, and there is a USB charging port on the rear of this, which is harder to show now that it's mounted, right here, which you can access and charge this with the USB port. And some people are complaining they can't access that with it mounted on their handgun, which is no problem. ThruNite thought of that, I'm sure, and they give you the ability to take the battery out and charge it as well. So it's a 1100 milliamp hour 18350 battery. So you may have to, if you can't access it with the USB port, one option to remove it to charge or remove the battery. One thing you got to pay attention to though, if you take out the battery, put the red in forward. Positive goes in first. ThruNite does have reverse polarity protection in their flashlights, all the ones that I've messed with. Alright, but make sure you get your polarity right. If you throw it in and it doesn't turn on, first thing you should do is check that. Well guys, I'm outside with the ThruNite tactical flashlight on my HK416, and as you can see, nothing. It's pitch black out. So let me flip on this light. Hold on a second. And now I can see everything clear as day. Now the camera dims it down a bit, but I'll tell you what, if I need to shoot something right now, let me try to line that up on the camera. It's awkward on the camera, but I think you get the idea. You can see the sights. I can see clearly. I can run around through the forest and protect my animals with precision in the night. I like that. I can see what I'm pointing at. If I got a coon up in a tree that's been after my chickens, I can see it. I can try to line that up. That is amazing. I can see my sights, and I can see a long way away. Now, I'll never again lose a chicken to a wild animal and not be able to take care of business. And hopefully never happens, but if the issue ever arrives that I've got to defend my family from something, I can see clearly all the way to 125 yards, 125 meters. I just backed up a little bit to give you an idea of the range of this light. I have a mega wide. It's casting a shadow on the electric wire there that I have raised off the ground with stick. It's casting a shadow. You can't see it in the camera as well as I can, but I tell you, I have a range of view, incredibly wide arc. Honestly, if there's anything you would like to have for protection, for home defense on your handgun, this is just incredible. The light comes down around my feet to the left and to the right in a wide arc, and more than you can see on the camera, and goes all the way out to the right. I have, I'd say a good at least 45 to 60 degree range, field of view right now with this thing. And it is bright. The bugs are on me. It is bright and clear. And for target acquisition, suddenly, in a hurry, there's nothing better. No matter what your reason is, this light is incredible. So, after field testing and trying this out, I am absolutely impressed with the ThruNite TW10. It has a very wide angle view with a light that almost lights up the night like daytime, and in a piercing center light, like a spotlight in the middle, that lights up your target. So you can feel confident with this flashlight on your handgun that you'll be able to acquire your target no matter what the light level conditions are. The wide angle of the beam is really good so that you can actually find your target when running around, as well as then lighten it up in the night with the spotlight. Now, as with the ThruNite flashlights I've reviewed so far, the TW10 is also impact resistance to 1.5 meters. I'm not going to put that through the test on my pistol here. It's also waterproof to 2 meters, which again, I'm not going to put that to the test. I've typically thrown ThruNite flashlights in the water. I've dropped them, thrown them, driven over them, done everything you can imagine with them, and they hold up. So I'm going to just assume that this one is just as good as any of the ThruNite flashlights I've ever reviewed so far, because I'm not going to dunk my expensive HK416 underwater or toss it around anywhere. But just knowing that you have a light that's reliable, rugged, and it's always going to be there for you is good to know. Now this flashlight has a intensity of 900 lumens, which is sufficient for anything you're ever going to use this for. I am very pleased with the brightness of this light in extreme dark, pitch black conditions in the woods. And this thing reaches out to a range of 125 yards, which is beyond the range of any handgun I know of. So again, sufficient beyond your wildest expectations for a pistol-mounted flashlight. There's a multicolor LED charge indicator that ranges through red, flashing red, red to blue, based on your status of charge, with flashing red being low and blue being full. So I do like that. It gives you an idea what's going on. And the opposite is true. Once that thing starts turning red, it's time to charge it. When it's flashing red while you're in use, you're going to run out real soon. It's going to shut off real soon. The ThruNite flashlights also have thermal protection, so they will shut off if they overheat, which is doubtful under normal conditions. This light is so awesome, honestly, my total honest opinion, that if this is the only light you do have, it'll be the best one that you own. The ThruNite flashlights are incredible. If you don't own a ThruNite flashlight and to get the TW10, it'll be the best flashlight you own. I am very impressed with it, considering its pistol mount. It's also quite lightweight, so it doesn't add much to your handgun weight. Well, check out the links down below, guys. Go get yourself your own ThruNite TW10, and you will not be disappointed. I'm sure of it. This is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Please like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below, tell me your thoughts, and hit that bell notification down below. Often you get kicked out and you don't get notifications of videos. You might have to hit that again to get notifications when I upload videos. Talk to y'all later.